Welcome to True Crimes TV. I'm Craig Phillips. Today, we're delving into the tragic and complex case of Cion Carroll, a 17-year-old whose life was brutally cut short in Kenbridge, Virginia. This case not only highlights a horrifying crime, but also sheds light on broader systemic issues that plague our society. Let's uncover the details. Cion Carroll was a fun-loving, outgoing 17-year-old from Richmond, Virginia. In 2022, his mother decided to send him to live with his grandmother in Kenbridge, a small town about 70 miles away. She hoped he would have a better quality of life and education there, away from the dangers of Richmond. Despite being implicated in a shooting in Henrico County, Cion was cleared of any involvement, but his mother remained concerned for his safety. On November 2nd, 2022, Cion had just returned to his grandmother's house and an argument ensued over a jacket left on the floor. They made up later and Cion walked out of the house, seemingly headed to a tool shed where he often hung out with his best friend. But he never came back. His grandmother assumed he was with his friend, but his mother knew something was wrong when he left without his headphones and medication for ADHD. On November 11, 2022, Cion's body was found in a shallow grave on Seaway, a backwoods road. He had been shot in the head and spine, dismembered and covered with lye and concrete. Suspiciously, this location was only 2 miles from the home of a Tier 3 sex offender. His mother had tracked Cion's iPhone to this address using the Find My Phone app, but the police refused to search the property. Cion's family felt the investigation was mishandled from the start. They criticized the local police for what they perceived as a lack of urgency and transparency. Kenbridge, located in Lunenburg County, has a troubling history of racial violence and unsolved murders of African American youth. The family believed this context influenced the police and their inadequate response. The fact that the chief of police, Ben Barnes, retired abruptly only adds to the suspicion. Kenbridge's history is marred by racial tensions and violence. This area has been hostile to non-white citizens for years. One notorious case is the Lucy Pollard murder, which remains unsolved to this day. The community's experience with systemic racism and unsolved crimes adds another layer to the tragedy of Cion Carroll's murder. Several strange events followed Cion's murder. The Tier 3 sex offender's address was removed from the Virginia Sex Offender Registry, something highly unusual during an active investigation. Additionally, the chief of police, who claimed to have a feeling about where to find Cion's body, retired shortly after the discovery. A reporter who tried to contact the Kenbridge Police Department about the case found the building empty on multiple occasions. Moreover, Cion's best friend, Brandon Lee, committed suicide shortly after Cion's body was found, leading to further speculation and rumors in the community. Cion Carroll's case is a stark reminder of the need for systemic change. We must hold authorities accountable and push for transparency and justice for all victims, regardless of their background, their color, or their race. If you have any information about Cion Carroll's case, please contact the Virginia State Police. Let's work together to bring justice for Cion and his family. Thank you for joining us on this episode of True Crimes TV. Stay safe and see you the next time we continue to uncover the stories that need to be told.